to characterize the dark, turbulent evil doings of the compound as we embark upon the final episode of Season 3 of Tyler Perry's Ruthless, I can sum it all up in one word: wicked. The final episode description says, Aaron stumbles upon the true ways of the Rakadushis and has major doubts about this being the right place for he and Laura. And to me, in my humble opinion, this episode synopsis sounds a bit more like a mid-season finale and not quite a finale episode, right? Some of you may remember that I published a synopsis video on this final episode. And if you missed it, I'll leave it linked in the card above and in the description box below. On the last episode, episode number 21, we saw a curious Aaron wandering around the compound all alone. And they've been hearing these random gunshots ever since they arrived. They both heard Josiah being killed in the kitchen. They both heard the highest shooting past River's ear, which darn near blew his eardrum out. He was propositioned in the shower while standing there butt naked by one of the raccoon members. He also heard said raccoon member being tortured right there in the highest trailer. He just sewed up Manny's maker stick, right? He just sewed it back together, and now he just walked in on 3 FBI agents, naked and bound, inside the punishment trailer, one of which his fingers have been completely severed from his hand. This is what happens when you wander around the compound without an escort, people. He ain't got no business snooping around like he is, but this is what the compound needs, right? We needed someone to come in who hasn't had much of Elder Mother's cooking and who can think with a clear head. Not the wife, though, because she's too infatuated by the highest, and the highest is infatuated with Aaron. But does Aaron have what it takes to pull this off, to escape? They've already told us that Aaron has zero game. He's from the suburbs, so he lacks street smarts, and he's gonna have to play like the Rakadushis and beat them at their own game. And if he's lacking street smarts, he may not be able to pull this off in time. He's gonna have to be quick on his feet and clever to some degree, but it doesn't really take much, right? Because the compound is just a big yard full of mixed nuts. Right? So it doesn't take much to outsmart the highest or Daikon. And when he and Laura first arrived, they were joined at the hip, and it was almost as if their brain were connected like Siamese twins. They shared the same views, thoughts, and opinions, so we couldn't really take their temperature when they first arrived. But now, since they're loosey-goosey on Joan's moonshine, we're finding out that it was actually Lauren's idea to come in the first place, to worship the highest, and he's pretty much following along to make his wife happy. He took one simple trip away from the ladies to go find the bathroom when he heard River being tortured. He also discovered that Manny is in desperate need of medical attention and a tetanus shot, and we left off with him discovering 3 United States FBI agents bound inside the trailer. Now, after experiencing all of this, there will be no question in my mind that it will be time for me to go. Forget the wife, forget the duffel bag, forget saying goodbye to everybody. I'd be out. I'd have to send for help to get her a bit later. And Lauren has already pretty much turned her back on her own husband for the sake of the raccoon of being accepted by the highest, so that she can be a part of all this wickedness and evil doings for the rest of her life. She don't care nothing about Aaron when it comes to staying on that compound. She was already brainwashed before she got there. So Aaron should feel no ways about throwing up the deuces, asking Joan if she thought that Aaron was going to mess up her chances of being accepted because he had to go to the bathroom and left the trailer like a normal human being. But let me know what you guys think. Do y'all think that Aaron's going to be able to pull off saving the compound? Well, that's a bit of a stretch. He needs to save himself at this point. We've got to set realistic goals for our boy Aaron here. Drop me your comments and your theories below and let me know what you think about Aaron and his compound visit. Will he or Lauren make it out alive? And while you're down there, like and share this video. You know I'd appreciate it. And if you're a fan of Tyler Perry's Ruthless, go ahead and sub to the channel for more videos just like this one. Thank you so much for joining me on today's episode of Ruthless TV, you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.